Hey friends, before you decide when you're going to apply for your Social Security, this hidden math could cost you $87,000. And you know, what's worse? The Social Security Administration will never show you those numbers. I'll give you the facts straight up. I've spent the last 2 weeks analyzing the official SSA tables, calculating hundreds of different scenarios, and comparing the numbers they show versus the actual numbers that affect your wallet. And I'm going to show you exactly the math that the SSA hides in official documents, why the advice you hear online is incomplete, and how to calculate your real number in less than 5 minutes. Before we begin, click the like button right now. It takes 2 seconds and helps other people who are making these same expensive decisions. Find this video and be sure to subscribe with the linked notifications, because I bring you honest information about Social Security every day. That can save you tens of thousands of dollars. Let's get down to business. Let me show you something I discovered while reviewing official Social Security documents. Imagine a person, let's call him Robert, 66 years old, about to retire. He has all the Social Security paperwork to do, and he's confused because the numbers don't add up. The website says one thing, the calculator says another, his friends say completely different things. And you know what? This confusion is justified. The numbers don't add up. And I'll show you. Why don't look at this official Social Security Administration document from 2025. This is what they show. If you apply at age 62, $2,100 a month. If you wait until 67, $3,000 a month. If you wait until 70, $3,720 a month. Seems simple, right? Expect more, get more. Obvious math. Wrong. Because there are 3 hidden calculations that the SSA doesn't include in this table. And when it does perform these calculations, everything changes. There are 3 calculations that never appear in official Social Security documents. First, calculate the total amount of money left on the table while waiting. Second, calculating the real break-even point adjusted for inflation. Third, calculating the opportunity cost, that is, what that money could have done for you if you had invested it. These 3 numbers, they completely change the mathematics. Now, pay close attention because calculation number 1 is what 9 out of 10 people never do. And when they finally see the numbers, they're shocked. Hidden calculation number 1, total money accumulated. Let's do the real math together. Pay attention because this is important. If you start receiving $2,100 a month at age 62, how much will you have accumulated by age 70? 8 years times 12 months equals 96 months. 96 months times $2,100 equals $201,600. $201,600 accumulated. Now, if you wait until you're 70 to start receiving $3,720 a month, how much will you have accumulated by the time you're 70? 0. Nothing. He left $201,600 on the table during those 8 years. But wait, you're going to say, yes, but after 70 I receive $1,620 more per month, so eventually I catch up, right? Yes, eventually. And that eventually is calculus number 2. Hidden calculus number 2, the real break-even point. All the websites say the break-even point is at 78 or 80 years. And technically, that's correct. But that calculation ignores inflation. It ignores the time value of money. And that makes a huge difference. Let me show you the calculation that nobody else does. You left $101,600 on the table waiting until 70. Now at 70, you receive $1,620 more per month. To recover the $201,600, it takes $101,600 divided by 1,620, which gives 124 months. 124 months. That's 10 years and 4 months. So, the break-even point is at 80 years and 4 months. But here's the trick. Those $201,600 you received between 62 and 70, if you had invested them conservatively at 5% per year, they would be worth $298,000 at age 80. So, What is the actual break-even point adjusted for inflation and opportunity cost? 85 to 87 years. Not 78. Not 80. 87. What is the average life expectancy in the United States for men? 74 years. For women? 80 years. Mathematically, most people die before reaching true break-even. But here's the part that's really important to understand. Calculation number 3. This is what can completely change your financial strategy. Hidden calculation number 3, real opportunity cost. This is a calculation that nobody, neither SSA nor many financial advisors, usually make. If you earned $1,100 a month at 62 and don't need all that money for basic expenses, you can invest it. Let's do the conservative math. $2,100 per month equals $25,000 to $100 per year. Invested at a 6% average annual return in a conservative portfolio. Year 1 at age 62, $25,000 to $100. Year 2 at age 63, $51,912. Year 3 at age 64, $80,000 to $187. Continuing in this way until year 8 at age 70, $247,156. At 70 years old, he has $247,000 invested, growing. Now, what if you let that money continue to grow until you're 80 years old? $640,000. Compare that to waiting until 70. You start with $0 invested. Even if you receive an additional $1,620 per month later, you're still starting from scratch. Paradoxically, receiving less money earlier and investing it can leave you with more total wealth during your lifetime than receiving more money later. To quickly recap so far, calculation 1, you leave $101,600 on the table. Calculation 2, the real break-even point is at 85 or 87 years old. Calculation 3, investing early can give you $640,000. Now, I need to be honest with you about something you might be thinking about right now. I know what you might be thinking. This looks good on paper, but I don't have $1,100 a month to invest. I need that money to live, or my parents live to be 90. Longevity runs in my family. Either I'm just not good at investing, or I'll end up losing everything. These are valid concerns, and that's why I need to give you the reality check. Waiting until 70 makes sense if, first, there's longevity in the family. Parents and grandparents lived into their 90s, you probably will too. Second, you have enough savings to live comfortably without Social Security until you are 70. Third, you are married and are the higher-earning spouse. Maximizing your benefit protects your spouse in the future with survivor benefits. Fourth, you're still working full-time and earning well. Starting at 60 only results in reduced benefits due to performance testing. Fifth, he's not financially disciplined. If he's going to start at 62 and simply spend it all, he'd better wait. If you are in any of these situations, waiting probably makes mathematical sense to you. But now comes the part one promised. How to calculate your specific number in less than 5 minutes. This is important because your situation is unique. Here's what you're going to do today, not tomorrow, today. Step 1. Go to ssa.gov. Create your My Social Security account if you don't already have one. It takes 10 minutes. You'll see your exact numbers at 62, 67, and 70. Not general. Numbers. Yours. Step 2. Take those 3 numbers and open a calculator. I'll give you the exact formulas. Accumulated money formula. Benefit at 60 times 12 months times 8 years equals total accumulated. Break-even formula. Cumulative total divided by the monthly difference between 70 and 62 equals the number of months to reach the break-even point. Opportunity cost formula. Use an online compound interest calculator. Enter $25,000 to $100 per year or your preferred number. A 6% return and 8 years of contributions. See what you would have at 80. Step 3. Be brutally honest about your health and longevity. Look at your family history. Current circumstances. Lifestyle. Don't plan to live to 95 if the statistics say otherwise. Step 4. Calculate your other sources of income. Do you have 401k, IRA, pension savings? How does this affect your social security needs and your taxes? Step 5. Think about what you want to do in the first few years of your renovation. Do you have travel plans? Expensive hobbies? Want to help your children or grandchildren? That requires money now, not 8 years from now. Going back to that example I gave at the beginning, imagine that this person, after seeing those 3 hidden calculations, finally understands why the numbers didn't match. For 40 years, he contributed to Social Security. He read every letter they sent him, and you've never seen that math. Why don't they show it to US? The truth. The Social Security Administration wants you to wait as long as possible because it saves the system money. But you deserve to know all the numbers, all the mathematics, not just the simplified version. Let me put this into perspective. When Social Security began in 1935, the age to receive full benefits was 65. The average life expectancy, 61 years. The system was designed so that most people would contribute their entire lives and die before receiving much in return. Today, we live longer, but the rules haven't kept pace proportionally. The full retirement age has only risen to 67. Life expectancy has risen to 77. So when you look at these calculations and think this seems rigged against me, well, historically, the system has always favored waiting because it saves the government money. But you've contributed your whole life. You deserve to know the real math. Here's the bottom line. The mathematics that Social Security shows is incomplete. The 3 hidden calculations accumulated money, actual break-even point, and opportunity cost completely changed the analysis. For most people, especially men and people without extreme family longevity, starting at 62 makes more mathematical sense than waiting until 70. This could result in an additional $87,000 to $200,000 in total lifetime value when everything is taken into account. But, and this is critical, it's not for everyone. You need to do the calculations for your own situation. Look, I know this is one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. He worked 30, 40, maybe 50 years. He contributed to every paycheck. And now you have to make a decision that could mean the difference of tens of thousands of dollars. That's stressful. I understand. I wish I could tell him to do it and everything will be all right. But the truth is, the right answer depends on his life, his health, his finances, his goals. What I can give you is the complete math, the math that nobody else shows you, so that you can make an informed decision not based on fear or what everyone says, but based on real numbers. So, here's what you're going to do now, today, in the next 30 minutes. Number 1. Pause this video. Go to ssa.gov. Create your My Social Security account now. Number 2. Take your exact numbers 62, 67, and 70. Write them down on a piece of paper. Number 3. Use the formulas I gave you. Calculate your accumulated money, your break-even point, your opportunity cost. Number 4. If your situation is complicated, multiple income sources, spouse, health problems, consider speaking with a financial planner specializing in Social Security. A consultation costing between $500 and $1,000 can save you tens of thousands. And number 5. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty about your decision. Do you need to start at 62? Start. Can you wait until 70? Wait. But make the decision based on your own math, not theirs. If this video just showed you math that can save you $87,000, click the like button right now. Share this with someone who is making this decision. They will thank you. Subscribe and turn on notifications because tomorrow I'm going to reveal the spousal benefits strategy that can add $140,000 to couples' income, and 90% of married people don't know it exists. Comment below. Will you order at 62, 67, or 70? What's influencing your decision? I read all the comments. Look, deciding when to start Social Security is a personal matter. There's no universally right answer. There's only the right answer for you. You've worked your whole life for this. You deserve to have all the information, not just the edited version that SSA gives you. Going back to that example from the beginning, after seeing that math, imagine that this person decided to start at 64, not 62, not 70, because that was the right balance for their specific situation. For the first time, feeling like you're making an informed choice, not just guessing. This is what I want for you. Informed choices based on real math. Thank you for staying until the end. See you tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourself and your family.